when it comes to the price of SHIB, I get it, guys. It's down. This is a tough time. June has been a really rough month for Shiba Inu. There's no denying that. And so a lot of people now are having questions of, when is SHIB in fact going to see a rise again? All right. Now, the community, in fact, thinks that time may be sooner than later. They're expecting actually a 64% gain by the end of June. Now, this is just taken from polling on CoinMarketCap. I don't usually put too much emphasis into this because this is taken from a small group of individuals. For example, this is 2,099 individuals. And so they actually have had some historically accurate, projections before. This is great to see. But there's really one specific thing that Shiba Inu needs, and I want to talk to you guys about it. Now, when we look at the SHIB chart here, obviously, like I said, June has been rough. We've gone through a couple different setbacks here. We were obviously, down in this 5086 level, kind of floating between there and 509. And Shiba Inu hit some SEC FUD right at the beginning of June. Then we hit the institutional investor sell-off just about a week ago, right? And all this has brought us down to this current price level that we're at. And what people need to realize is that sellers here are extremely tired. They are exhausted. Okay. There are only so many people that are willing to sell their bags of Shiba Inu. That's what you guys got to remember. And in those bags, there is only so much SHIB. It doesn't keep replenishing. Eventually, it's gone. And when you get deep into the depths of these bear markets, those sellers, the ones who don't want to last long term, they run out of SHIB eventually. It's what we've seen, for example, from the beginning of May through the start of June. It's the reason why SHIB price went sideways. Sellers were exhausted. Honestly, if we had not had this FUD from the SEC, if we didn't have this institutional investor sell-off, we would likely continue to be sideways. Now, we would have probably stuck right around this range that we're at. The reason I say that is because SHIB had extreme support in this, 508 level. If we look back, it was essentially forming a triple bottom before we had these big black swan events that we didn't think we were going to have any more of in this market cycle. Now, realistically, what Shiba Inu needs in these charts is it needs a buying event. Okay. The reason why SHIB price hasn't really begun to move up is because there's not buying in massive quantities. Obviously, whales are continuing to add to their bags, which is a great sign. They have the money to really move the market and create trends. But on the retail side, there's just not a whole lot happening. And that's because there are some people who still don't believe in SHIB, some people who are just kind of waiting. It's the reason why you've seen pretty much flat across the broader crypto market. BTC hasn't tried to make a stab at 27K again yet. We're sitting at 25.5 right now. And even if you look at what the indicators are doing here on Shiba Inu, we can see the trends are beginning to change. The MACD is starting to turn around and start to move towards that signal line. But this is all on really low volume. Right now, Shiba Inu is only sitting at about $60 million worth of volume a day. That's a very, very low amount for Shiba Inu, guys. Remember, SHIB is used to hundreds of millions of dollars of transaction volume a day. This is very, very tiny in comparison to what we have seen in the past. And so what SHIB needs is it needs a buying event. We either need really good news regarding shibarium or the metaverse or something like that, or we need the broader crypto market to begin to move to the upside, BTC to try to push 30K, or we need both together. Okay, we need some sort of sentiment change when it comes to Shiba Inu. Now, this isn't FUD. This isn't me being negative. This is just me being realistic. We need some sort of positive move for Shiba Inu to spark buying. And that buying can move SHIB price up very fast because if you remember, the sellers are exhausted. The people that would have liquidated their bags anyways are gone. This is how you can see these meteoric rises in prices, right? Just look at this wick that happened for Shiba Inu here, even back in like late last, that's 2021. Sorry. In the beginning of the year here, right? Just look at how fast Shiba Inu went on a run from the price level that we were holding before to, double that price. Okay. It was a month. Shiba Inu can move that quickly, especially when you get down to these levels because there's not much resistance there. There's not a whole lot holding you back. Really what you just need is buying. Times will get better. It's a question of when that is going to be is kind of the big question. I think this year is still going to end on a very positive note for Shiba Inu. I think the launch of Shibarium, the launch in the metaverse, is going to be a catalyst that is really going to get Shiba Inu moving. It's going to get its butt in gear and start going. But before that happens, obviously we need the broader crypto market to start to see some sort of semblance of movement to the upside as well. So I appreciate you guys. Let me know below when you think we're going to start to see some movement to the upside. I think probably in Q3, we're going to get some semblance of good news. Probably later in Q3, we need some of this SEC FUD to dispel and just some more strength in the market. But I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Show your support below, and I hope to catch you guys in the next one. Take care.